Hi! We're on part 5 of the Hávamál already. So today we're going to be learning about stanza 5. I'm going to show you what it says and then I'll give you my interpretation and you'll be free to give yours.
Wits must he have, who wonders why. But all is easy at home. At the witless man, the wise shall wink, when among such men he sits.
I love this one. So this is all about travelling, and as you know, Norse Pagans were huge travellers. They would travel to many different countries and get to know all different cultures. And it's very important for you to know where you're going and about the people who live there. An example, say you're in your own country and the people there know you, and you did something a little bit silly, they would be a lot more forgiving to you. They know you, know it was a mistake. If you were to do it in another country, they don't know you and they could take huge offence to what you did. So it's kind of telling us just not to be ignorant. There are so many different cultures around the world and people live very differently to each other, and it's about learning about it. When you go abroad and you travel to another country, just sit and research and learn about proper etiquette and things they do in society that is either acceptable or not acceptable, because when you go somewhere you don't want to make enemies there, you want to be welcomed and accepted, so make an effort to do that. So I'm going to give you an example of what I mean, and I'm going to use China for an example because I love Chinese culture. So if I was in my own country, England, and I went out for a meal and I ate the whole plate of food, that would be a huge compliment to the chef. I'm telling the chef that the food was so good that I finished all of it. Whereas if you did that in China, that would be extremely insulting to the chef. What you're telling the chef is that the meal wasn't enough and that you're still hungry, so that's a no-no. And also compliments here in England, it's very normal to compliment somebody and to accept it and respond with a compliment as well. But if you were to do that in China, you're actually seen as a little bit vain. It's a sign of vanity accepting compliments. So this is what I mean by it's a very good idea to research the culture and the proper etiquette of where you're going. And when you get there and you sit and talk to these people, you want to make friends with them. And if you sit down in a group of people and start talking and you know absolutely nothing about the people you're talking to or where they live, they're going to look at you like you're a little bit of a fool, that you're not intelligent, and you don't want to be seen as that. So again, there are so many things that we have easily accessible these days, like Google, for example. You can literally research anything about anywhere you want to go. So always learn before you get there and make an effort, and always choose to be wise like Odin. Bye.